It's like your Alfred Hitchcock.
Yes. Holy shit. Word.
What are we gonna do?
Yeah, that was literally it. We both looked at each other like, it's not supposed to be a sequel. I think we both, when they came back and when Lionsgate came back and asked us to do them, we said, we're interested, it's great, but just give us a little time. Again, our big thing is we just don't want it to suck. And we've seen a lot of sequels go downhill, especially in the action genre. So we're like, look, we made a deal with each other. If we can come up with something in the next couple of weeks that we're really excited, like something that we're gonna give up 1.5 years of our life for, we'll do it. If we can't, then we'll pass. And I don't know, after it was like a couple weeks.
Yeah, we met at Thunder Road's offices.
Came up with the idea of the marker, and kind of was like, well, let's stay with the guy, let's follow him to see what he's gonna do. Let's reverse the whole thing on him, like now that he's in, that's a trigger thing. And I think you're the one that came up with the consequence, let's stay with the fate thing. And if the first movie didn't happen, the second one didn't happen. And then we decided, well, let's have it happen the next day. He just like this whole thing has caused this ripple effect.
You working again?
I'll see you, Jimmy.
And we're like, yeah, mirror room.
Let's
go to Rome. We're like, all right, that's awesome. We'll have a bulletproof suit. We'll do this. And we just started, it just started tumbling out. And we had this list of ideas, no script, but ideas. And we're like, all right,
Right.
we're
Ruby
excited.
Rose's character.
Yeah, we'll have a mute.
Let's make her
She's sign
deaf.
language.
Let's sign language. John can sign language. John can speak Italian.
So after like a week of just riffing, and we just realized that we're
The tap opened.
Every time we talked about it, we're just like, now we started giggling, going, this is ridiculous. And we said, okay, we'll do it.
What style?
Italian.
How many buttons?
2.
Trousers?
Tapered.
How about the lining?
Tactical.
Favorite fight scene, chapter 2. Gosh. I've got favorites on different levels,
Yeah.
right? Like, I think the pencil fight, we had to do the pencil fight
Right.
because in John Wick, he
I
killed
like
a
the
man
montage. Sumo
with that
pencil. I like
fucking
that.
pencil.
I once saw him kill 3 men in a bar with a pencil.
Who the fuck can do that?
And you like the sumo?
I just like that little montage. Pencil
the
fight,
montage,
sumo, like that's
yeah.
my tricky little eye thing. But the mirror room is my all-time.
And then I love the setup of the common fight in the subway.
I love that too.
Kind of 60s, 70s, kind of hard-boiled. And then the common fight for aficionados is pretty tasty.
Gentlemen.
Well, I mean, while we were doing these other things, it's like, okay, so how is John gonna Bowery King, the underground?
Really, we're walking around scouting. A lot of Keanu's really familiar with New York, and I was trying to familiar myself more with New York. And you walk around and you saw, some of the homeless and some of the stuff, and it was like, if you had to be an assassin, we just rationalized, like, and you wanted no one to notice you, that would be the guy I'd pick. Like, no one notices, and that would be when they hear and see everything, but people ignore them. We're like, what a great analog way to be your NSA or your CIA of the city, to be that. And we started thinking about, I think you became a Bowery King, like King of the Bowery, okay. And that just clicked, and like, you hear the voice already in your head, obviously, and it was kind of a no-brainer choice. It was like, let's call it Laurence Fishburne.
Laurence Fishburne.
What's the number up to now, Earl? $7 million. Damn! It's Christmas. We're going to Applebee's after this.
Yeah.
Each one's got a vibe, from ridiculous to fun. Like the Knife Fights for me is just fun and interesting, but like the glass room with Chep Chep and Yeon is really fun. And then Bobon is a blast for me.
Yeah.
I love the underwater thing. I don't know, I have a million of them. We get notices that people are fans, like little hints. I mean, just Halle searching, like she searched us out and said she'd really like to be part of it, and you can't get more flattered than that. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Sophia, we're not going in like the old days. Just a conversation.
Nothing's ever just a conversation with you, John.
Yeah, that moment with guns, lots of guns. In the script, the original line was guns, and was it your idea to do an homage to the
homage to the 20th anniversary of The Matrix?
Yeah, to do guns, lots of guns.
Talk Keanu into giving it one go, one take.
What do you need? Guns. Lots of guns.
It's a little meta. You know, and I mean, I think that's kind of modern. I mean, there's always been kind of nods to things. And,
Yeah, we try to put a little of that in every John Wick about what we're really influenced by, I think,
it's
what we
kind of
love.
personal. I don't know, I think they'd have to have a technical part of that. I think there should be like a technical, and then I think you would have to go into the, like, what did people love?
Yeah, no, I love the idea of it, having been a stunt performer and all that stuff, and a stunt coordinator and an action director. It's tricky, because action is a big group effort, more so, I think, than any other department. We combined all 7 or 8 departments together. The director comes up with ideas. It's like, you need a special effects guy. I mean, I think if you needed a technical award, would be great. And then an individual achievement based on creativity, how to apply it to the story would be interesting. But there's so much influence. Like, you can get a stunt coordinator, and then the choreographer does the work, or you can get a choreographer that's okay, and the director influences the style, then the editor does all the cutting. Like, I've seen great action done, but then lost in a director's cut or lost in the edit. Or a director comes up with a great idea and maybe it's shot incorrectly. So I don't know, it's still tricky. It's still a big thing in the stunt community right now, who would get the award and how you would marginalize that.
But then if we went in front of the curtain on back onto the big screen, then it would be like, okay, what action sequence people were like.
Yeah, I think that's the way, I mean, Keanu's got a good point. That's the way you'd have to judge it. What made it to screen? This is awesome. How did it make you feel? You stood up and fucking cheered or closed your eyes. I think that's worth an award on any level. So.
All of this for what? Because of a puppy?
Wasn't just a puppy.